Alright, so if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you probably are aware that I've been pimping a lot of Amoon products. I did the Amoon Strat that was like $50. I did a bass, I've done a couple of pedals, but now I've got sort of a less obvious Amoon product, and it's something that honestly every guitar player should have. The best part is it only costs about $13. And that is the Amoon Guitar Toolkit. Now usually when you buy a guitar, it comes with some essential tools, basically a couple of Allen wrenches that you can use to adjust the bridge and then the truss rod in the neck. But this little toolkit, and like I said, this only costs about $13 including shipping. This has a whole bunch of other tools that you can use to properly set up your guitar. So let's go ahead and check this out. First of all, the case has a nice little carrying handle here, and it's got a nice quality zipper. So we'll go ahead and open it. So here we have the tools inside here. We've got a straight edge, 3 files, 3 Allen wrenches, a screwdriver that's got some adjustments that I'll show you in a second here, a tool to help you change your strings, and then a really handy card. This is called a Fritz ruler that's used for measuring the string action and also the relief of the neck on the guitar. But first of all, let's check out this little screwdriver here. So this is a great little thing here. This is really cool because you pull this down, the entire piece comes out, you can flip this around, so you've got 2 different ends here. You've got a flat head and then a Phillips head, and when you put this in, you can adjust how long the screwdriver is. So you can have it like that, press it down, it slides in, and you got a shorter version there. And of course, you can use this for making any kind of adjustments that involve screws, or if you have to remove the cavity plates or even adjust the tension of the springs on the tremolo, you can use this for all that stuff. Now we also have 3 really solid Allen wrenches here. Now there's 3 different sizes, and you can use these to adjust the tension on the truss rod to adjust the bow or the relief of the neck. You can also use the smaller one here to adjust the height of the bridge. This will work great on adjusting a Floyd Rose bridge to change the action of the strings, or even some of the Les Paul style hardtail bridges. One cool little extra thing here is that these have ball ends on each of these, so if you have to get like into the back of a tremolo or something where you can't get straight into it, if you can slip the tip of this in at all, you can still turn it and it'll work just fine. So I already talked a little bit about the Fritz ruler here, but basically what this is this has a bunch of markings that are already on it, and what you can do is you can slip this down onto the fretboard and then see where the string lands on these marks here to tell how high your action is and if it's in an ideal place. And it's got markings here for bass guitars, of course standard electric guitars, acoustics, and even a classical guitar with nylon strings over here. Now this next tool is for string changes, and this is really a nice kind of multi-tool setup here. So first of all, this piece here you use as a string winder. Will save a lot of time when you're adding new strings on here. The other end is a string cutter. You definitely don't want to be one of those guys that's got the strings, the long strings flapping around on the end of the headstock. Everybody hates that. So go ahead and cut your strings. This will do it here. And this last bit here, this is really cool. This is actually for pulling the bridge pins on an acoustic guitar that holds the string in, and this will help pull it out off the bridge without damaging anything on the guitar. Now there's also these 3 files in here, and this is definitely, you know, maybe something that's a little bit more advanced here, but you can use these files if you need to file down the ends of the frets. A lot of cheaper guitars sometimes have sharp fret ends, which makes it really uncomfortable to play, and it can actually really tear up the skin on your first finger there. But what you typically do is you can tape off the fretboard so you're not going to damage the wood, but then you can use these files. There's 3 different shapes here to shape down the end of the fret so it's not sharp anymore. Now the last thing in the toolkit is actually related to those files. This is just a nice little metal ruler here. It has both standard and metric measurements, but the cool thing about this is that this is a really nice accurate straight edge. So what you can use this for is you can put this on the frets to help identify when you've got a high fret or a low fret. Alright guys, so there you go. Honestly, having a guitar, it doesn't matter how good the guitar is, if it's not set up properly to play, that is, if all the adjustments that can be made to the guitar haven't been properly set, the guitar can totally suck. Now you can spend a whole lot more on a guitar toolkit if you want to, But this thing really does have all the essentials, and it's all in a nice little case and for one tiny price. Alright guys, I got mine on eBay. I'll put a link below in the video description if you want to check this out. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll talk to you soon.